Hola clase. This video is for third grade on our practice virtual learning day. This is Senora Kraft. And today we are going to go over el tiempo, the weather. So we have been learning this a little bit. You can see here in the back the calendar and weather wheel that we've been using every day when you guys come to class. And I know that most of us don't know all of the vocabulary terms related to the weather. So we're going to spend the next few weeks practicing some of these and learning the new vocabulary terms so that when we get to the last couple weeks right before Christmas, we'll have practiced a lot and then we'll have a small project. And then after our project is finished, we will spend the last week hopefully going over some traditions from around the world for La Navidad, for Christmas. So today I'm going to share my screen with you and we're going to go over a PowerPoint presentation about el tiempo, the weather. And you should have this paper. I gave it to you guys yesterday at school, but if you don't have another one, it's in the Google Classroom folder on one of the activities, so you can print out another copy. As we go, there are some things that we're going to add to this paper. All right, so let me share my screen here with you. Let's see. Well, there it is. Okay, so we are going to look at this PowerPoint, el tiempo, the weather. So maybe, here it comes, hopefully. There we go, el tiempo, the weather. So right now you don't have to write anything except for your name. Escribe tu nombre right here at the top. ¿Qué tiempo hace? That is the question that's at the top of your paper here, right under where it says el tiempo. It says, ¿Qué tiempo hace hoy? What's the weather like today? So that's what this question is. ¿Qué tiempo hace? What is the weather like? And that's what I ask you guys each day at the calendar and weather time, right when we first get to class. And sometimes people look at me like I'm crazy. So now you'll know exactly what I'm asking you. ¿Qué tiempo hace? What's the weather like? And for our next one, we have hace frío. Repiten, hace frío. Muy bien, hace frío. So that's in the top section. There are 4 boxes for las estaciones, the seasons. That's in the first box here with the snowflake for el invierno. What do you think, what season is el invierno? Winter, muy bien. Invierno is winter. So next to el invierno, by that snowflake picture, I want you to please write winter. Winter, W-I-N-T-E-R, winter. And in winter, sometimes we say hace frío, right? It's cold. Hace frío. You can see here, I have an apostrophe S on my PowerPoint here, but somehow it got left off of all of the it's on your papers in English. So I want your grammar to be correct in English and in Spanish. So if you could please add that apostrophe S on your paper also by it's cold. Gracias. Repitan, hace frío. Muy bien. Okay. Ahora. ¿Qué tiempo hace? Hace mal tiempo. Hace mal tiempo. This is in that same box underneath hace frío. Don't forget, put that apostrophe between the T and the S. This is, it's bad weather. Hace mal tiempo, it's bad weather. And this can go in other seasons also. We just put it here in el invierno, near the beginning, because sometimes it's mal tiempo en el invierno, right? Excelente. But this one es el opuesto. Repitan, opuesto. The opposite. So our last one was hace mal tiempo. What do you think this one's going to be? Hace buen tiempo. Excelente. Repitan, hace buen tiempo. It's good weather. Again, add your apostrophe in between that T and S. And this one is in the column, or in the box across from el invierno, where we were. This is in el verano. What season do you think this is, el verano? Based on this picture, what do we think? El verano? Summer, muy bien. So if you will write that up at the top also by the little sunshine, and el verano, summer, S-U-M-M-E-R, summer. And a lot of times we can say hace buen tiempo in el verano, in the summer, but we can say at other seasons too. Ooh, how about this one? This is still in that same box there. We've practiced this one a lot in class. Hace sol. Repiten, hace sol. Muy bien, hace sol. Add your apostrophe S there for me. Hace sol, it's sunny. So this is still in that summer box, el verano. Hace sol. This is the last one in that same box there. Hace calor. Repiten, hace calor. Muy bien, hace calor. It's hot. Hace calor. Okay, this one, pay close attention to those pictures. This one is a little bit tricky, but look here. What's happening? Hace viento. You can also say hay viento, like I on your face, I, but it's spelled H-A-Y. So if you will find hace viento on your paper, what season is that? It's underneath el invierno. It's got a little flower on it. It says la primavera. Since it has the flower, what season do you think it is? Spring, muy bien. So right here, la primavera, next to that flower, I want you to write spring, S-P-R-I-N-G, spring. And then in the bottom of that box, it says hace viento. Add your apostrophe S for me, please. And then underneath where it says hace viento, I want you to write this word, I, H-A-Y. It looks like hay in English, but I. It means it's windy too. You can say hace viento or hay viento. Repiten otra vez. Hay viento. Muy bien. Since we're talking about la primavera, the springtime, la primavera, we have llueve. So on your paper, it says llueve. Looks kind of like no llueve, the number, right? But llueve, because it has two L's, which make a Y sound, llueve, which means rainy. Next to that, please write está lloviendo, what you see here on your screen. Repiten, está lloviendo. Está lloviendo. That also means rainy. It's just another way to say it. So make sure you add that part down. Está lloviendo. Rainy. Or it's raining. They both work. Here's another one. So pay attention to the action that's happening here. It's snowing. So we have some space back in the box above the primavera, above spring. It says nieva on your paper. Because look, we have a boo-boo here. It says hace calor. That's not right. It's not hot. Nieva is snowy. So I want you to ignore the words here on the screen and look at the words on your paper where it says snowy. Repiten, nieva. Nieva. Excelente. Okay, so before we get on to this practice part, you can see on your paper, we have one more season. where it says el otoño, which is autumn. So right next to the leaves, where it says el otoño, I want you to write autumn or fall. Autumn is A-U-T-U-M-N. A-U-T-U-M-N, autumn. And in that box for autumn, el otoño, it says hace fresco. Repiten, hace fresco. Muy bien. That means it's cool or it's chilly. A little bit, not too much. Hace fresco. This one we've used quite a bit the last couple of weeks. So through here, there are some other examples where we can practice the words that we've been learning just now on our paper. So I'm going to skip this one and this one. So we had hace mal tiempo before, and now hace buen tiempo. But let's look at this one. What's happening here? Look at your paper to see what's happening. What's going on over here? Hay viento, muy bien, or hace viento. Excelente. It's windy, hay viento. Ooh, how about now? Most of us know this one. Hace frío. Hace frío. Excelente. Okay. Repiten, el tiempo. El tiempo. That means the weather. Oh, and this is the one that's wrong. Do you remember what it is for real? It's snowing. It's not hace calor. Nieva. Nieva. Muy bien. Nieva. And this is the question I'm going to ask you in class, remember? ¿Qué tiempo hace? Or ¿qué tiempo hace hoy? ¿Qué tiempo hace? What's the weather like? Oh, how about this one? We've used this one a lot in class too. Hace, what's this thing up here? Hace sol. Excelente. Hace sol. There's hay viento again, or hace viento. How about this one? He looks triste, doesn't he? Qué triste. Está lloviendo. Or the other one we have is llueve. Repiten, llueve. Está lloviendo. Muy bien. Okay, so I'm gonna stop sharing my screen now. So that covers our seasons and most of the weather words that we've been talking about a little bit. Down here at the bottom, you have some extra vocabulary terms that you can look over to talk about different things that are happening with the weather as well. So for today, the rest of our class period, what I want you to do is first, turn your paper over, and here on the back, draw me a picture. ¿Qué tiempo hace? What's it look like outside at your house right now? ¿Hace calor? ¿Hace frío? ¿Qué tiempo hace? So draw me a picture back here, and then write the words in Spanish. So if you pick hace calor and draw your picture, down here at the bottom, just write hace calor, right here. Just write it again. Then, now you get to ask somebody at home to play a game with you. You can have them watch this video with you again another time if you want to practice the Spanish words with them, or you can let them look at your paper. But I want you to play charades. So you're going to take turns acting out different kinds of weather. And then I want you, Spanish students, to say the words in Spanish when you're guessing. And if the person that you're playing with doesn't know Spanish and they don't want to play in Spanish, you can tell them in Spanish and then in English. But it would be really fun if they would practice these words with you in Spanish. So they can rewatch the video again with you, or you can teach them some. So take turns acting it out. For example, if I say, I'm going to pick this one. What might you guess? Llueve, muy bien, or está lloviendo. It's raining. It's raining. So all you would have to say is the word for raining in Spanish, está lloviendo, or llueve. And then you guys can go back and forth, take turns, and try to play at least 10 different guesses, 10. So that is all of your assignment for today. If you want to, when you finish your picture, you can send me a picture on Google Classroom, or you can just bring it back to school on Friday, tomorrow, and show it to me then, or just keep it in your Spanish folder, and I'll look at it next week. Okay? Muchas gracias. Adios. I hope you have a great day of virtual learning, and I'll see you again soon. Okay? Adios, amigos.